Humans repay a debt and the galaxy trembles with awe and fear. I am Theron, elder of the Vey'Lari, a people bound by honor, debt, and oath. We believe every kindness must be repaid, every betrayal avenged, every bond respected. It is the thread that binds our culture. I thought no species could hold such conviction as we do. Then I met the humans. And I learned what it truly means to repay a debt. 1. A small kindness. It began decades ago, during the famine of Vey'Lari Prime. Our trade fleets had been crippled by the Kreel raids, our harvests ruined. We sent pleas to the council, but aid came too late. We would have starved had not a convoy of human freighters, ragged and underarmed, risked the Kreel blockade to deliver food and medicine. They asked nothing in return. Because it was the right thing to do, their captain said. To us, it was a lifeline. To them, it was a gesture so casual I wondered if they understood the gravity. We pledged gratitude, but they dismissed it with smiles. Yet humans never forget. 2. The galaxy in crisis. Years later, the Kreel returned, not raiders this time, but a conquering armada. Worlds fell in fire. The Council's fleets fractured, their armies shattered. The Vey'Lari were targeted first, our oaths mocked as weakness. We cried out again, but this time no one came. No one, save the humans. Their fleets arrived without fanfare. Not vast in number, not the most advanced. But they came in force, bristling with firepower and grim intent. Their admiral's words chilled me. You fed our children once. Now we'll bleed for yours. 3. The first strike. The humans attacked the Kreel with a ferocity that stunned even the council. Their ships darted like predators, striking supply lines, gutting escorts, crippling communications. The Kreel, arrogant in their power, thought the humans weak. They soon learned otherwise. I witnessed a battle above Niveran Belt. A human cruiser, engines failing, refused retreat. Surrounded by 3 Kreel destroyers, it charged headlong, weapons blazing, ramming one to pieces before detonating in a blaze that crippled the others. Not a suicide, the humans later told me. A calculation. A price willingly paid. 4. The ground war. The Kreel are terror-made flesh, towering, armored, merciless. Most armies break at their sight. But on the surface of Archon 3, I saw humans meet them without flinching. They fought with cunning, turning cities into traps. They fought with endurance, bleeding and rising again. They fought with laughter, roaring defiance even as the Kreel pressed harder. And they never abandoned allies. When my own unit was pinned, a human squad fought through fire and death to reach us. Their leader, Sergeant Vale, dragged me from rubble, bleeding from a dozen wounds, smiling through broken teeth. Can't let you die, he said. Your people saved ours once. 5. The turning point. The Kreel's advance slowed. For every world they took, humans bled them twice over. Their commanders adapted faster than the Kreel could recover, their soldiers fought longer than the Kreel could endure. And slowly, impossibly, the tide shifted. The council whispered in awe. How could a species so young, so fragile, so reckless, stand against the might of the Kreel? The answer was simple. They remembered. A meal given in kindness. A debt unforgotten. A promise never abandoned. 6. The final battle. At the siege of Vey'Lari Prime, the Kreel unleashed their full fury. Their fleet blotted out the stars, their ground forces outnumbered us 5-1. The council hesitated, debating retreat. The humans answered with fire. They deployed every ship, every soldier, every resource they could spare. Not because victory was certain, because their debt demanded it. For days the skies burned. Human ships fought until hulls split open. Soldiers fought until their last breath, their last bullet, their last heartbeat. And through it all, they smiled, they laughed, They shouted to each other not in despair, but in joy. When the smoke cleared, the Kreel fleet was broken. The war was over. 7. The truth revealed. I stood among the ruins, my people alive because humans had chosen to bleed for us. I asked Admiral Reyes, weary but unbowed, why? You owed us nothing. A meal, a convoy, such a small thing. Why pay with blood, with lives, with your very future? He met my gaze, his eyes dark but steady. Because debts matter. Because we don't forget. Because when someone stands for us, we stand for them even if it costs everything. 8. Reflection. Now the galaxy whispers of humanity. Some call them saviors. Others call them mad. But I know the truth. They are neither gods nor demons. They are debt-bearers, oath-keepers, warriors who bind themselves not to glory, but to promises. And when humans repay a debt, the galaxy trembles, with awe, with fear, with the knowledge that no kindness is forgotten, and no enemy will stand once their oath is sworn. We saved their children once. They saved our people forever. And the stars will remember.